holiday returns, which means if you purchase it now, but you want to put it under the tree at the end of December, they have until January 31st of 2023 in order to do any returns. And we do that just for that. I want you to take advantage of the sale today, but they've got some time, of course, to go ahead and return that if they need to. Also, once you get to $75 in your cart, everything in your cart becomes free shipping and handling. So that's another reason to buy a couple more.
Oh,
let's talk about We Are Memory Keepers and this beautiful silicone mat, and it's got the little collapsible cup that comes with it. So first thing is it's made out of silicone. So if you're thinking about paint or clay or epoxy resin, that's why it's that silicone. It's got the little kind of indented trays.
Little reservoirs,
It'll hold your paint, it'll do all of that. Allie's gonna show us how we're gonna do a couple of different projects that are on there, but this one's another one, $19.95. This one is brand new that's in here, but it's the perfect kind of size also.
It is the perfect size. So you've got a 12 by 12 workspace right here with measurements down to 1/8 inch. So you can use that to kind of align things and make things, but the beauty is the material. So the silicone allows you to create any kind, like I like to say this is for my messy crafters, right? So you're using paints, you're using inks, you're using epoxy, you're using stickles, you're using acrylics, right? You're using hot glue. So I've got this mess here. We totally made a mess on here, and we're just gonna go one by one and just show you how easy. This is my hot glue, okay? Big glob of it, literally just peels right off. This is my acrylic paint. That just slides right off. So easy, right? So if you're a messy crafter, no problem. Here's your little stickles. So if you like to use these to make embellishments, make your own embellishments like I was using with those dots and just put it on, they're just peeling right off, right? So I can make my own embellishments and let them dry on here and peel them off and use them. This is the kicker, Tina. This is epoxy resin. If anyone's worked with epoxy resin, you know this sticks. It is not coming off of anything except for silicone. Look at that. I'm literally just peeling epoxy resin right up off of there, okay? Isn't that crazy?
Look it.
So this was the project that I made, and that was the drippage. It's, you know, it's beautiful, but it just peels right off, okay? So if you like to make wax seals for your envelopes, just put the wax on here, use your stamp or your, you know, your wax seal, whatever, to do that, let it dry, and then you can peel it up and stick it anywhere. That's how I like to do it because it's a little easier to control that way. You don't have, you know, you don't have to worry about it messing up your envelope if you don't get it right.
So it's silicone, which is helping with that, but it's nonstick, it's waterproof, and it's heat resistant.
Heat resistant, so you can use your heat gun on your inking or your embossing or whatever you're doing, and it's not gonna affect this mat. This mat can stand it. Now, let's talk about the fun part, okay?
Look at the little
cup. This is so cute. So this is the collapsible cup, and I don't know if we can get a shot of this, but inside, you see those ridges right there? That helps you to clean your brush. So I'm gonna pour a little water in here and we're gonna give it a try, okay? So I'm gonna put some watercolor ink. We're just gonna put that. We're gonna put it in here actually because we're gonna mix up. So if I wanna use, you know, maybe that color and then maybe I wanna use this and mix up with a different color. Let's grab the yellow and we're gonna mix those together. And this is where you're making your mess, right? So we're just gonna get a little water on here and we're just gonna kind of mix those together and make our own color right there, right? And then we're gonna go in here and we're just gonna scrape it across the bottom and you can see how clear that comes out, right? Is if you continue to scrape it. But anyway, so that's just so great. If you're working with any kind of paste or paint, you can just clean your brush on that.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
This here, is this what the little divots? It's for your paintbrush, right?
It is for my paintbrush.
Okay, I didn't want to say it if I was wrong.
You're totally right.
I was like,
totally right.
I mean, I would put, you know, little candy or something that I was snacking on, but it's meant for your paintbrushes.
It's meant for your paintbrushes, for your stippling brushes, for your stenciling.
So this is kind of little homes for the paintbrushes.
Little homes.
9 different size places that you can put your paints
or inks or whatever you want to mix.
And I love that the collapsible cup is attached, so I'm not going to lose it.
Exactly, you're not going to lose it. It's not going to spill. It's not, you know, you're not going to have like ruining your beautiful painting with the water. But here's what I want to show you too. Let's see if I can slide this out of the way and we can move this one over. Is I know a lot of us like to do our inking, okay? We like to ink the edges of things just to add some emphasis. See this beautiful card, we inked the background and then we inked these flowers. So I'm just going to show you how easy it is to clean up, okay? I'm going to grab this. And you know how messy this gets. If you're trying to get the edges, your ink is going everywhere, right? See, it's just getting all over the place. Okay, so I've got this ink all over the place. If I were to leave that on any other craft surface, I would ruin it. But all I'm gonna do, Michelle, is, I'm sorry, Tina, is I'm gonna take—
okay, Michelle's my twin here.
I know, and guess what? It's been like 3 years, so since we've seen each other in person. All right, so little rubbing alcohol, okay, on a cotton swab.
Okay.
It's just coming right up. Look at that. So it's incredibly easy to clean this thing and to keep it clean. And like I said, you know, you're looking at your acrylic paints, you're looking at your inks, you're looking at watercolors. These are our favorite projects to make, the messy crafting, and it's so easy to do and clean up with this silicone mat.
Look, and look, you make those messy mistakes once, and it's like a forever mistake, right? It's there forever.
Yeah.
Let's get ahead of it. Under $20, new. This is, again, nonstick, waterproof, heat resistant, that collapsible brush cleaning cup that also holds your water or your tools or anything like that. I love this. This is like an easy one to get.
Yes,
something that you can—
no-brainer.
Yes, it's like a no-brainer.
Totally.
To totally get this. So 812-710 to grab this one as well. You look phenomenal. I can't get over how great you look.
So
oh my
sweet.
goodness
Thank
gracious.
You,
I want to remind you a couple of things on our big crafting event. First off, everything, all of our crafts are on 5 flexible payments, but I do want to let you, coming up in 20 minutes, these markers. Can you guys